football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the 49ers and the Cowboys on Sunday night.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up tonight, as we close another Sunday of football, we have a fantastic matchup for you between the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys. I'm Kate Scott, joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL Divisional Round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer. And your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear fitting the situation we're in, well, that's the week you're going to be sent home and be a fan like the rest of us.
Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the Divisional Round finale.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here.
Automatic first down.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Flush down out to his left. Now he takes it. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Trying an inside give to Herbert. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On the ground, it's Herbert again. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Yeah! There we go!
First down, here's Dak. Connects with his back, Khalil Herbert. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on first is Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin. Because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he got what he could there, only to the 14. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, It'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Again, they'll run with Herbert. And again, they stalled him out at the line. He couldn't get it.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
On comes Dustin Hopkins to try this field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Has this at the 6. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action.
His first throw is an interception. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1, and number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Yeah!
From the gun, here's Herbert. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made by Jair Brown. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Yeah! There we go! Right side!
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Hits him on the out route. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Blitz coming, Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Herbert straight ahead. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, here we go!
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Throw complete to Herbert. And this is down all the way to the 3. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Herbert pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. It's not loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another. Hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball to go right over their head.
1st down throw by Purdy. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he'll get it up to the 27. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Now a give. It's McCaffrey headed right. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. That'll do it for 1/4 of this NFC Divisional Round matchup. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Got a man, it's Mayer. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Running back sent in motion. From the gun is Purdy. Caught near the goal line. He has the San Francisco touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return coming from the 14. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Cowboys and Khalil Herbert to take over once more. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Wait.
Dak now from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here we go. Wait.
2nd down. Here's Prescott again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Here we go. Right there. 26.
Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
Another throw for Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. But that's a situation where you got to know on 1st down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the 1st row.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that could create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. They've got 1st down from the 31. Purdy setting up that play action. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys get it back after making their 3rd 1st half interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Cowboys offense headed out there. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. And look at where they start with the football now.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
He lofts it deep left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
It's taken in by Lamb. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Yeah! What do you think?
Shotgun handoff to Herbert. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Brought down by Fred Warner. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott here from the gun. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, this is one of the occasions, Kate, where this defense got to just keep chopping wood. Keep chopping wood. I know they're a little more careful about actually having axes in locker rooms anymore after injuries, but the mantra is the same. You can't look at the scoreboard nor worry about what your offense is doing. You've got to keep punishing your opponent.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. On comes Dustin Hopkins to try this field goal. This will be a 44-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Play stopped by Damone Clark.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. And it's the 49ers looking at 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Play action now with Purdy. That's Mayer. He's got it. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Purdy throwing here. He's got Ayuk on that slant. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They're set up at the 35 now. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. To throw again, it's Purdy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Cade, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. 4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning from the 18-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys are ready to go on offense a final time in this first half. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining.
Here we go, 47, 26.
Throwing on first is Prescott. It's caught, Herbert. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go, going to 54, YR3. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. It's taken in by Herbert. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout.
26.
It's another rushing play. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And they'll only have time for one play before halftime. One last play before the break. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start. Offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Here comes the final play of our first half. He's back to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. This one intended for the running back. And now they face 2nd and long. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Looking to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
49ers 10.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. We'll start our tour out in the city of Angels, Los Angeles, where you see the final score there. Jalen Hurts, another strong performance as his guys claim victory number 13 on the year. Meanwhile, in our game, we're set up for a terrific second half. So to find out who will advance to the NFC title game, let's send it back out to Kate and Brock. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This is a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Ball at the 33 for first down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They kick the running back in motion. Purdy gets this from the pistol. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Again, left side to McCaffrey. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Brought in close to the 8. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. And we have to pause here for an injured player. Ooh, it's Brandon Ayuk, who looks to be in some pain as they tend to him. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. McCaffrey. And And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Now a timeout for an injured player. That's Christian McCaffrey being attended to. Hopefully with his history, this is something minor. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. From the gun is Purdy. On the move, headed right.
You know, that play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursue, pursue, pursue. Blanketed coverage on the back end. And look at that defense fly. No gain on the play, but it very much feels like a sack for that defense.
Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. It's a give here for Herbert. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Brought down by Fred Warner. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 31. It's caught. Ferguson. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And the struggles continue for him tonight. He's only able to get back to the line. Stop for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the 49ers will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here.
False start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running this one left. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And they're going to have to regroup after this one.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
So no return on that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They run. It's Herbert. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Dak now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Kill.
First and 10, Prescott. Connecting on the slant. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
The give to Herbert. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Ferguson's got it, complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
Here's Herbert. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
And the 49ers in a nickel set. Third down coming.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
A 39-yard attempt.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
He connects now for a 3rd time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense to try and protect it.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. On first down, they'll run. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. It's 49ers football, and they trail. Their playoffs hanging in the balance. Ready? 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now give left side. And he crosses out of bounds, so now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing on 2nd and real long here. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a 49er first down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Give now to the running back. He still has room inside the 30. And he has it almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a 49er first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
For how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them knocked so far backwards with a sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable 4th down if you don't get the first.
And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And that's going to tie this game in the 4th. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Fielded at the 14. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cowboys about set to take over. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
1st down, here's Dak. Ferguson there to bring it in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Here we go.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Herbert on the give, headed left. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
Back to throw it. Buys time. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. He's got Ayuk on that slant. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now. Hand off to the back. Has the lane past the 45. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they make the tackle at the 38. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
They'll run here on 1st down. And this one does not go far. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. To throw. That's taken in by Samuel. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Now to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
How many times we see these coaches after games sit there at the press conference and pull out the stat sheet, and when they do, they look for some anomalies. And today, well, this head coach is going to be very proud of a defensive effort getting after the quarterback 6 different times. 6 sacks, man, they've had a heyday in the backfield.
Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. San Francisco calls its second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. His kick is drifting, and it's no good. Just couldn't get it inside of that left upright. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Kate, those plans they were making for overtime, all the coordinators, the guys on the field, well, I guess you could file them away for another game. They won't get to see the extra frame here.
The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. They run out still in possession of a 3-point lead thanks to the efforts of their defense, Brock, and now a chance to run out this clock.
And you do not want to put your defense back on the field in a tough position and needing another stand to end it. You take control of it. You make sure that defense is rested and celebrating, and hopefully you can pull out that victory formation. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.